Hey guys, and welcome to this week's evaluation of the weekly challenge number 24. And it's been about practicing guided meditation each morning for 10 to 20 minutes. And that's what this video is going to be about. So first off, just a quick reminder of why we actually did this challenge. Why do we actually spend that time in the morning, the dearest of our times, where we just want to get going with the day, get to work, whatever we need to do? Well, there are so many studies and people preaching meditation, so it's so hard to neglect the fact that it is something you should do. I've actually been trying to implement this for quite some time, but I haven't found something that worked for me. And then I stumbled over this Vishen Vikani, a guy who has put together this guided meditation. He claims that this is the real deal. He says that he has been finding ways to get the meditation as effective as possible. What I mean by effective as possible? Well, he did a lot of research and practical implementation on his own and started a lot of companies around this. And he found that these 6 areas that are touched upon in this guided meditation session, that these 6 areas are the ones that really matters, the ones that really mentally condition yourself ideally each morning to just be awesome, kick ass every day. So that's why he put together that script, or process, to go through you every morning, to touch these areas: gratefulness, visualizing the perfect day, connecting with people, telling people in the past that you're sorry, forgiveness, and like believing in something bigger, whether it's religious, spirituality, or just your future self, those kinds of things. So that's what the procedure is all about. Just to sum it up very briefly, it started out really shitty because I had a new job, and then you're supposed to take time for something, just sit down and sit still. It's really, really hard. For me, it's just extra stress. It's like scratches in my whole body. Started to do it in the gym because I do morning workout, and that's, you have to adapt this to your context and situation. For me, it worked really well to do it as a warm-up for my gym workout. Closed my eyes and was sitting on the bike or the cross trainer, so I didn't have to think about the movement I did. It worked better and better during the week, and in the end of the week I actually started to do the 20-minute session on the train, because I have a 30-minute train commute every morning, and hey, that's perfect. You have to sit on the train anyways, so you might as well do something good. And so lately, the latest 2 days, they've really been super awesome. I did 20 minutes of guided meditation each morning. Felt really well. And I felt that during the day, because it's one thing to evaluate how you feel when you're doing it, but then the actual idea of this is to see if it affects you during the day. Will you be mentally conditioned to kick ass all day long, just be on top of your game? And I must say, it really has worked. I can't see I all of a sudden became a superhuman, but it helped me so much in the sense of being the person I really want to be, because right now I'm working a lot on my self-esteem and self-confidence. That means I'm constantly battling to really express who I really am when I talk to new people. And since I've been starting a new job, you meet a lot of new people all the time, and I bet for you in some other contexts, just like this inner battle of you want to say what you really mean, you want to come off as genuine, you don't want to be fake. And to then in the morning have done this exercise where you visualize how you're supposed to be and act in those social situations, that has helped me a lot. It has reminded me, yeah, you're supposed to be yourself, Alex. At least for me, if I'm talking to a new person, I so easily just agree with what the person is saying, and I maybe not express my full point of view. And that this guided meditation really has helped me out with. The thing I must mention is the fact that this builds upon something bigger. I mean, for this to be as good as it can be, you really need to have your big goals in order, or at least some idea of where you want to go or stuff like that, because this has a lot to do with implementing your thoughts on your goals and your future vision of yourself. And if that's blank, I mean, then what the heck are you going to visualize? It's actually really hard. It is something that you constantly get better and better in, and that really correlates with the level of stress you feel in the beginning when you're not used to doing this in practice, and then when you start to feel the effect of it, you get better and better at it. You start to be more relaxed, and all these visualization practices is so hard. I mean, I've been trying out this for years, not regular, but from time to time, and it's so hard. This week, I really feel that I've grown in the skill of visualizing, and it's very powerful. But that's also something you should realize when you start doing this, that it is hard, and you will get better and better at it as you go. I mean, I have so far uphill before I know I've reached a level that really optimizes the value of this morning routine. And that's also something I feel eager and excited about, because I can feel more and more how effective and great this is. So don't give up on it. Try it out and just keep nagging it every day, because I feel I'm really gonna have this as a strict morning routine, especially now when I have the train commute to do. Just gonna go for it. And now it's a lot of people walking by, so I'm so super not focused. So the best and the worst thing with this challenge, I must say the best thing has been the whole practicing the visualizing part, because it's super fun. It's so cool when you actually are able to just get more and more crystal in what you're seeing up here. And also I must mention the part with helping me with building my self-esteem this week. Awesome. Really has pushed me and reminded me. The worst thing is that it actually has given me an extra thing to do in the morning. That stressed me out a bit in the beginning, but eventually it has been for the great, of course. So it's an entry barrier before the benefits can be reaped. It's been very powerful. It's super fun actually and exciting, and it really works when you have things in order and you know what to visualize, and we start to get the hang of how you should do it, because this is a practice, a skill you need to do over and over to get better at. So keep nagging it, practice it every morning, because the results will come. Find a way, a method, a morning routine that works for you. For me, I've come to realize that the train commute, that's a place and a time where works really well. I can sit down and be relaxed about it, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do. So adapt it to your setting and your context. If the gym is the best place for you, or if you're the type of person that absolutely can sit still for 20 minutes or 10 minutes, that's what you should do. I hope you enjoyed this week. I think it has been super fun. If you aren't already subscribing, hit the subscribe button and join my journey. Make my journey our journey. Let's grow together. Let's become the best versions of ourselves. I just get exciting thinking about it every day. The growth I do, the growth we do. I mean, that's something. We have such a tremendous potential. We just have to unleash it. So join us. Hit the subscribe button, like, share, do whatever, or just hang out and drop by when you feel like it. This is Alex signing out, wishing you a great weekend.